نبغي نحط شخص جد
acquired. And has this been hit straight to the man? It has. It's taken, but it's 6. You can't catch it and walk over the rope. Goshinja frustrated, but it's a maximum from his first ball for Deepak. It's 66 for 5. Well, this NPL, the inaugural season, continues to deliver. Would have been very difficult to take this catch and stay in the plane arena. Would he have been better off almost just trying to palm it back, save the 6?
Maybe. I'm just trying to think whether he was aware of where the boundary rope was. It still would have been an extremely tough catch. You know, he's not dead still. He's having to move a little bit towards his right-hand side, and when he does that, he's already too close to the boundary. And I think if he gets on the boundary early, I think he can take that.
I wonder if the momentum may still have carried him over the rope, so probably more one he might have been able to save the 6 rather than affect the dismissal. Either way, quite a shot from your very first delivery. Deepak Bahara was tossed up into the hitting arc. He took a good piece of it, and he starts with a maximum. Change in bowling, Zishan Maksud into the attack. His first over was expensive. He's very clever, very canny. He's now got the right-hander to bowl to. Good batting. Get Curtin on strike. Now it's under 9 and over needed, but does Curtin take a bit of a risk here and have a go at Zishan Maksud? There is the ultraviolet F77, industry leading range of 323 kilometers per hour. HD, I know you're not a thrill seeker. You trust me on the front of that? Would you get on the back with me?
No, I'd rather go by myself. Never ridden a motorbike, but I would rather have a go at it myself.
I'm going to put you on as a pillion passenger. That's where you are when you go on the back of the ultraviolet. Fans gathered around it, wanting to get on TV. Need to keep an eye on that required run rate. Need to keep it under 9s. Nervy times for both these sides. Huge impact on the playoff positions. This match, I suspect, at the end of this group stages of the NPL HD Ackerman, we're going to have one of these two sides in the playoffs. I don't think we'll have both of them.
That's a big call, saying that we feel there'll be one of them in the playoffs. 4 have got to miss out. It's just nudged away for a single. Curtin will keep the strike after the little misfield. That's the end of the 13th. 71 for 5.
Yeah, that's my point, HD. It's that one of these two, whoever wins this one, will feel somewhat confident about at least controlling their own destiny in terms of getting to the playoffs. If you lose today, whoever loses today will be 1-1 and lost 3. You'd probably have to win out, particularly for Birathnagar. Look at their net run rates.
But I think the cricket's going to have to improve from these two sides. I know that the Kings, their one victory was an immense run chase. Took some exceptional batting, but in the rest of their matches, they haven't shown me anything that suggests that they're going to trouble some of the better teams. just going back to that run rate, you said that, 9 is a number. If I'm at the crease there, I'm going, how much am I prepared to chase off the last over? What am I prepared to chase off the last over if I'm 5 or 6 down? And that would dictate how I'm going to play with my partner out there.
What is that number, do you think?
Well, if these two can just keep batting, and I'm saying, so you just lower that element of risk. You try and say, well, look, we're going to try and we want to run a ball, but a bad over must be 6. A good over can be 10 or 11. I think 14, 15, I would be happy. If I'm Nicholas Curtin and I'm at the wicket at the end, I'm saying I can do 14 or 15.
Yeah, I'd probably go a bit lower. I'd say 10 or 11. Although if you're at the crease and you're set, I totally get your point. The youngsters back into the attack, Bippen. In theory, the matchup should favour Curtin, but just doesn't look to have any rhythm, does he? He's striking at basically 50. The required run rate, every dot escalates. Look, nearly the best part of 10s after just 3 dots. And the Yaks fans are starting to believe up in the crowd. No sign of the power hitting we expect from Nicholas Curtin.
Well, this is going to test him. It's going to test him. The strike rate, he'll be very aware of his strike rate. And I think that this will test his mental resolve, because it'll be so easy for him to just waltz down the wicket and throw it away. But he is critical to the run chase.
And it's not like he's not going to know that he's struggling, because he owes his franchise runs. The scores thus far, 9, 5 and 0. The only caveat, he has been down with an illness. And he was the one who put the hand up and battled through that illness, whereas Aqib Ilyas missed the 2 games with his illness. So you admire the courage that Curtin has shown. But he has to find some form, find some rhythm, if the Kings are going to have a chance of getting over the line. And a couple of runs will help. It's 4 off Bippen's third. 75 for 5. .59 off 36. We could have our 4th final over finish, final over thriller of the tournament. One team sitting happy. It's the men in yellow. Sudar Prashim Royals, top of the table, almost already with half a foot into the playoffs. As Basisto has had such a good day, runs, an economical wicket too. He comes back into the attack. Now, does Curtin take him on, even though in theory the matchup may not favour him? He can go inside out over extra. He does go inside out. It's an area he loves, and it beats the fielder. Npl Karnali actually overran it. A fine strike. There was a serious thud out of the bat. That might get Curtin going. He's into the 20s.
Trying to see if this spins on him. It does. It does. How that actually spins past Npl Karnali's left hand.
Good batting, boundary single, start to believe. He knows he's out of form. Every batter, surely. I was a terrible batter, you were a fine one. Did you know when you were just out of nick?
Yeah, you do, but you know that, I know it sounds cliche, but the longer you bat there, the more you get used to the facility and the bowling that's coming at you, and suddenly you just play one shot. It can really just be one stroke. That's hit powerfully down the ground. Curtin will come. He's very, very quick between the wickets, exceptionally quick. You just find the middle of the bat once, and suddenly that lack of form, you just build that confidence.
Can help you is when a partner comes in and scores fluently right from the off, and that's what Deepak Bahar is doing. Started with a maximum, and he's got 12 off 6, and that will just help Nicholas Curtin. Required run rate staying under 10 for the moment. Big 2 balls, these two. Gets a single, this one. Still no Gulshan Jah with the ball. That's been the big surprise, and there's been 6 bowlers used, favouring the spinners.
This is a big delivery. It's the final ball of the Basisto spell. It's been a good one. Curtin surely just nudges it and gets himself a single and takes it deeper into the match.
Instead he goes down the ground, doesn't get all of it, but gets it straight enough to get 4. It's the big over they needed. It gets that required run rate somewhat into check. The Kings, they're starting to believe it's all on the line in Kathmandu. 88 for 5.
जब विरोधी हो टफ और परीक्षा हो कठोर तो करो जरा गौर अगर टफेस्ट राइवल के सामने जीतना हो तो टुक टुक नहीं ठोक ठोक के जीतो
टफेस्ट राइवलरी में ऋषभ पंती तो बनती है Australia versus India second test tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. This broadcast is co-presented by Aditya Birla Group, a force for good. Nexa and Birla Opus Paints in association with C8, Pan Bahar and Amazon.in, India की अपनी दुकान.
Nandan Yadav picking up a wicket as well. Excellent. And Will Basisto, bat and ball today. Thackeray picking up the last wicket, the 5th that's fallen so far. Played into the offside. And it's going to bring Nick Curtin 25 off 30. Last ball of the previous over, putting William Basisto down the ground for a 4. Welcome, Sriram.
Thank you, Manali. Curtin holds the key.
Pulled away. And pulled away all the way. This is what Nick Curtin does so well. He paces an innings and he's got the power to launch at the end. Keeping his side in the games here now, just 39 off 28.
Starting to believe you, Manali. I didn't in the beginning, but I'm starting to like Curtin. That's a good shot. Use the depth of the crease and put it over mid-wicket for Siddhartha Bank maximum. Yeah, last over for Bipin Sharma. Then you've got 2 from Sompal Kami and 2 from Nandan Yadav. If this is the last over of spin, he's got to take his matchup on, and that's exactly what Nick Curtin is doing. 39 required from 28. He's eased the situation a bit. How does he play it from here?
He plays it as smartly as he can. He'll take the single. And a bit of cheekiness. Bipin is waiting to see if he gets up properly.
A temperament for a 15-year-old. Can't believe it. The way he got Martin Guptill, then got Lokesh Barman. Look at him. He's challenging the overseas pro and being cheeky.
Smart cricket this. They've got the big one for the over. Singles also add up to runs. The last thing they want is to lose a wicket at this point.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. 37 of 23 this partnership. Good batting. Good awareness from Deepak. Getting Curtin back on strike. 15 of 9. He's played his part here, Deepak.
Worked into the leg side again, and it's another single. 10 runs coming off the over already. Not a bad one.
Quite run rate's 8.64. Quite manageable. And the crowd's enjoying every moment of it.
quick run this. Will this be tight? The throw doesn't come, and it's a single to end the over. 16 gone. It's 99 for 5. Well, the crowds have been incredible, and we got to give credit to Culty.com, our official ticketing partner. They have done a phenomenal job in managing the ticket sales and keeping the crowds happy. And for every catch, every crowd catch that is, they're giving 25,000 Nepali rupees. Pushed into the offside. It's Npl Karnali, the skipper, coming in for his third.
Yeah, 17 and 19 from Npl Karnali. 18 and 20, I imagine, will be Nandan Yadav. The 100 comes up for the Kings. Such an important game for both these teams. Coming off a win, they've lost the first two, so the winner will definitely climb up the ladder. Nicholas Curtin looks in control, though. I like his composure for a young man.
That was drilled straight to Zishan Maksud.
We were in the box just before, and Curtin was waving to you, and he said he needed some runs, and you were his lucky charm, I believe, Monali.
You know what, I'll take it. If it means he can get some runs. He's a great guy. Leading the Canadian side at the moment. Drilled into the gap this time. And he's coming back for the second. He is very quick between the wickets.
Just needs a few strides to cross over. This has been a good innings. Very controlled innings. He started off slow, but he's picked up speed here. He's run a ball now. Taking his time. It wasn't easy starting off. But like you said, he definitely had a plan. And he looks like he knows quite how to pace an innings and how to pace a chase.
Looking for that full Yorker again, and drilled into the offside again. It's another single. 4 runs off this over already. They need just under 10 runs and over.
A 9.3 now, the asking rate. Playing a bit of hide and seek, the asking rate. It's coming down to manageable levels, suddenly creeping up. 43 of 29. Suddenly this partnership looks good. 31 required of 20. What's Deepak got?
He uses his feet down the track this time. Again, another single. Credit to Npl Karnali, who's tried to keep this over quiet. He'll want to finish that last delivery well as well.
Yeah, if this over goes without a boundary, the next over becomes really crucial. I imagine it will be bowled by Nandan Yadav. Yeah, the Yaks dugout is a little tensed. Coach, arms folded.
Misses out on this occasion. It's a dot to end a very good over. 17 gone, 104 for 5. Two very nervy dugouts because this game is still very much alive. It can swing in either way. 30 runs needed from 18 deliveries, but they've got 2 set batters. in Curtin and Deepak. 36 of 37 for Nick Curtin, 3 4s and a 6. He's tried to get him out of a very tricky position, the Kings.
I think Curtin holds the key. Deepak Bohra has been very good, 18 of 12. Pratish GC, Sandeep Lamichhane, Chris Soul, who got 14 runs of 4 balls the other day. He's yet to come, but I still feel Nicholas Curtin will control this chase. Nandan Yadav is the bowler. There's a bit of a delay, not sure why. They want to get their fields absolutely right. Dave Karnal, is he controlling things, Dave Karnal? Young under-19 captain, always good to see. Gulshan Jha standing with the bowler. Nandan Yadav. Sompal Kami is back. What field has he got? He's got 3 on the boundary in the leg side. Shot third man and point inside the circle. So what's going to be his ploy? It's definitely not going wide. He's got to be on the stump. Sweeper cover long off.
Bowled him right through the gates, and this is an excellent delivery from Nandan. This could be a game-changing moment right here. It's Deepak right through the gates, and he's going to have to walk back. This game continues to swing from side to side.
Yeah, you can't get a better Yorker than that. That was right on the money. Hitting base of middle and leg stump. That's what all coaches tell you when you bowl a Yorker. That was picture perfect from Nandan Yadav. Deepak Bohra goes for a useful 18. It's 104 for 6.
It's the outstanding bowler from the first innings, Pratish GC. He's now going to come out and score some runs for his side. Another Yorker, and he does very well to dig this out. He's off the mark as well. And they'll stick to a single. Nick Curtin just sticking that hand out saying, no, one it is. I got to stay on strike.
Yeah, he has to. And what a terrific Yorker. Just a bit of tail in as well. Deepak Bohra all over it. Head falling over. It was in no position to play that. And Nandan Yadav exults. Plies his trade in Adelaide. In great cricket. Using all his experience that he's gathered from Australia. Setting his field to perfection. What's he got for Curtin? Shot third man and point. Still inside the circle. Similar plans. In fact, he's got 3 points now. The extra cover is moving. So he's definitely got to be stump line. No width to Curtin. Usually Curtin strong on the leg side. He's got to back his Yorkers, I feel. The fine leg is back for the scoop shot. The square leg is in. It's good thinking on the part of Nandan. Another change in the field. Square leg comes in. If Curtin wants, he can still scoop it.
Tries for the Yorker again and squeezed into the offside. How good is this shot from Nicholas Curtin? The placement is perfection as he picks up a boundary.
Excited as the Canadian gets another boundary. Munali Patel. 25 and 15, definitely great shot because he opened up that foot because he knew the 3 fielders in point were inside the circle. He had to access the offside. Really well done. Good use of the wrist as well. Opened the face, got the gap. Good placement. The equation comes down to 25 or 15. What? Can't get any closer than this, Monali.
He's bowled him! Right through the gates! What a spell this is turning out to be for Nandan, and it's the dangerous Nicholas Curtin. With that, the Kings are going to feel like that was their last hope, yes. Hands on heads. The coach, Kevin O'Brien, looking very perplexed and worried. A really good innings comes to an end.
Yeah, good innings was beautifully bowled. He was expecting the Yorker, but it was an extremely well disguised slower ball. Curtin played so early that he almost finished the shot before the ball arrived. Good, excellent innings from Nicholas Curtin. Not good enough to take his team over the line. 109 for 7 of 17.4. Still 25 required. 14 balls.
Oh, what a match this has been so far, and it's Chris Soule. He hit the winning runs for his side in the previous game. Can he do it today? 25 of 14 required. Yorker again. How consistent is Nandan with his Yorkers?
I think this is the spell of the tournament so far. Might be taking, that's so well disguised, the slower ball. Curtin so early into the shot, his bottom hand came off. He was that early into the shot and was through much before the ball arrived. Terrific disguise from Nandan Yadav, who's bowling a dream spell here. He's into his third over, 3 for 12, and he's just swinging it the Karnali Yak's way.
This is well played, half a shot. Umpire says not out, but more importantly, it's a boundary. Leg buys, they don't care how they come at the moment. It's the end of the 18th. What a contest. 113 for 7. Nandan Yadav scripting what could be a really big win here for his side. 3 overs, 3 wickets for just 12 runs. He's bowled a whopping 11 dots. And the dangerous part for the opposition is he's still got 1 final over to come in his spell.
Now that leg by boundary really helped. It's brought the equation to 21 from 12.
Really targeting the block hole. They'll scamper across. It's a leg by again.
Now there was getting some tail in for sure. And look at how good Nandan Yadav's Yorkers have been. That was unlucky for the bowler. Hit the pads, drifting down leg. But more importantly, Soule got 4 runs for it. All eyes on Chris Soule. Can Sompal Kame execute? Or can Chris Soule do what he did in the last game? Take the Kings over the line. Kings are making it nervy for themselves.
Swing and a miss. And the finger goes up as well. There was a slight edge on that. Chris Soule will not have an impact in today's game with the bat. 8 down now.
Well bowled, Sompal Kame. Faintest of faint edges. And Chris Soule has to depart. Again, trying to clear that front foot. And trying to hit it through the offside. comfortable catch for Chadwick Walton. Sompal Kami picks up his second. And it's 108-14 for 8. Chris Soule, no contribution today.
Low full toss as the skipper out in the middle. Sandeep Lamichhane looking for 2 runs. And they do come across. 18 off 9.
They're making it more and more difficult for themselves. Sandeep Lamichhane, 18 runs in the series so far. Strike rate of 129. That will help. The experienced cricketer facing the experienced Sompal Kami. What a battle this is between 2 Nepal internationals.
Swings hard. And I think it's just going to be a single.
Sandeep. Kami is happy, and rightly so. Yeah, this is a terrific effort from the Yaks. They've really pulled this back. Just scored 133.